Today, we're talking about one of the most controversial figures in Los Angeles street history. Some people remember him as the founder of the Crips. Others remember him as a convicted murderer. And others remember him as a death row inmate who spent his final years trying to stop gang violence. His name was Stanley "Tookie" Williams.
Two of the main leaders of the Crips was Tookie, Stanley Williams, and Raymond Washington was the East Side.
Stanley "Tookie" Williams was born on December 29th, 1953 in Shreveport, Louisiana, and later moved to South Central Los Angeles with his mother. Growing up in South Central during the 1960s, Tookie developed a reputation as a tough and fearless fighter. Friends and rivals alike knew him as someone who was physically imposing and willing to defend himself at any time.
Tookie had a reputation of not just killing, which he did do, but he could knock people out. He had 24-inch arm that he could knock people out. If Tookie hit you and you didn't fall down and get knocked out, you was a bad guy.
Yeah.
And you get a reputation taking a punch.
By his teenage years, he had become one of the most respected young street figures on the west side of South Central. In the late 1960s, Tookie met another influential teenager named Raymond Washington. Washington had influence on the east side. Tookie had influence on the west side. Together, they began bringing neighborhood groups together under one banner. In the early 1970s, their alliance became the foundation of what would become the Crips. What started out as a neighborhood alliance quickly expanded throughout South Los Angeles. Neither teenager could have imagined how large it would become eventually.
Before I saw this dude, I seen Tookie several times as I got older, and it was all kind of rumors about Tookie. Guy shot him with a 22 in the chest. He pulled the bullets out, beat the nigga's ass. I mean, these guys became street legends.
As the Crips expanded, their reputation spread rapidly. New sets formed across Los Angeles. Neighborhoods either joined the Crips or organized against them. Those opposing groups would eventually become known as the Bloods. The rivalry between the two organizations would shape Los Angeles street culture for decades.
I met Tookie at the Watch Festival through Raymond. I met him in '72. And right after we had lost our friend Skip, remember the festivals are in August. And we hadn't found out who killed Skip. We didn't know that it was Crip involvement, but of course they were the number one suspect.